Chris, many congratulations. We'll come to your innings in a second, but from a team point of view, it's a seriously significant result.
Yeah, it's a huge result. Obviously, the Foxes haven't gone the way they would have liked as well. So you've got to, throughout this tournament being 14 games, you've got to make sure you beat the teams that are below you. So we did that tonight. It wasn't our most polished performance, but we're building. We had a similar win in Derby. A little bit fell short against the Bears the other night, but got the win on the board. Hopefully just grab that bit of momentum, bit of belief. Boys just lack that, a little bit of belief so far, and we're in a good spot at the minute, but that's one game. If we've won 2 for the season, we're going to have to win 7 or 8 to make the playoffs. So it's a stepping stone, but there's some good signs.
Looking around the country, though, some interesting results already happening or shaping up around the country tonight. It's a pretty open division.
Yeah, look, what are we game 5 in at the moment? So it's way too early to read into that. We get a look in, not out, and I think that's a big thing for our team going forward, regardless who we're playing, regardless what results. I think we're a team that just need to do the basics well. We've probably looked too far ahead and lost a bit of a process there. But tonight we, stuck to our guns, stuck to our plans. We've done a lot of planning, and previous games we've gone away from that. So if we do that, we know we've got the skills in the change room to do that, but it's not getting too far ahead of ourselves. And yeah, it was a good performance tonight.
Fixture list has given Northamptonshire 4 home games in the first 5. It was important to win one of those, and at least we won one of them tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I said it last year. Look, you'd want to try and win as many games as possible, but win your home games. Here at Northampton, we're not just about the cricket club, we're about the community. We've got the rugby boys coming in, we've got guys from other sports, we've got kids flying through the gates, and it's great to see. It's a great time of year here, if it warms up another 5 degrees. But, it's very important to win your home games, not just for the cricket club, but the community here.
From a personal point of view, I'm sure not quite the start to the tournament you'd have wanted, but came good tonight against an attack that must be sick to the sides of you. 100 off 66 balls last year, 100 off 66 balls this year. Yeah,
look, it's play what's in front of you. It's T20 cricket. I've got a couple of starts and a couple of low scores, but that's the nature of the game. One thing I'm happy with myself about, that I haven't panicked at all, even though I've got a couple of low scores. Trust in what I've done in the off-season before coming over, and stick to it. It's some bloke told me the other night, one of my coaches back home, trust your game. There's a reason why you're here, and you can easily panic and come screaming down the wicket or play stupid shots, whatever it may be. But getting back into cricket mode, using that cricket IQ that you've built up over the last 16 years is so important, and I'm starting to slowly get momentum. I'm not at my peak yet, so hopefully there's a lot more runs in the tank, but I'm looking in the front ring screen, which is much bigger than that rear vision thing.
And those of us that love a record, third T20 100 for Northamptonshire, and nobody else has made more than one.
That's great. Look, obviously I was getting up 80, 90, whatever, but I wanted to try and get Safe Zaid down the other end, get him into it, because he's had a couple of starts as well, and that's one thing we've got to do as a batting unit, is start well, because opposition just have, if we don't start well, they eat us up. So it's a big thing just to get in that partnership, and whether it's with bat or ball, partnerships are key, and as I said, we're stepping in the right direction.
Talk a bit about the batting unit. Must talk about the bowling as well, and Ben Sanderson coming back into the side, first T20 game of the season, as though he'd never been away.
Well, the thing is, the skipper likes taking the easy over, so about time he bowled the harder over. But Sando, he's been around a long time. The beauty about him, he doesn't need to reinvent the wheel. There's a little bit to offer with a newborn in the wicket, and it's all about execution for him, and he did that superbly tonight, and that's what we needed. We found ourselves chasing our tail a little bit with the ball early on. Guys do sit on the skipper, but again, that's the nature of it, and Sando's done a great job. He reckons he's put up a little bit sore, so get the old boy out of bed tomorrow, get him up. But the beauty about it is the guys are disappointed that they're not playing, getting left out, and that's a sign of a good team, that they're hungry and desperate to play. So one thing that we probably lacked in the past is a bit of depth. So we're getting a little bit of depth in our lineup now, and yes, the results haven't all gone our way, but I think there's something building there, and we've just got to believe in the coaching staff, in the players we got, and look in the right now.
And that belief, just one final thought, Chris, really important, because next 3 games coming up, all away from home against sides that have beaten us here. So that belief, again, is hugely important to go and turn them over on their home patch.
Yeah, you're right, but I actually think the boys might even feel a little bit more pressure playing at home, to be honest. To the start of the Champo season wasn't great, so there might have been a bit of flow-on effect there, and coming here, they might have that expectation to win. So the boys on the road, they might feel a bit more comfortable, but my job as a leader and overseas player is to make them feel as comfortable as possible, make sure they know exactly what their roles are, and we've got that clarity going out there, so there's no ifs or buts. We just head down, bite down on the mouth guard, and away we go.
Thank you very much.